Really? I don't want no mini man, is what I'm hearing. I don't even want to sing it because I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. It's a sword. And now my right hand is itching. I gotta shuffle again. Let's get into what's going on. Why are you not in the mood? Who's getting some money from? Justice. Reverse. You're not in the mood. Maybe it's like it's just a lot of stuff going on. You could hear people saying something like, it's just something in the air. That particular phrase, because XYZ, you could notice an increase or a fluctuation of just random delays or car issues or weird weather, headaches, tension, sleepiness, like over drowsy or extra cold when it's warm, like you could be really anemic or skin issues out the blue. There's an energy of, I was going to say discontentment, not being happy with, I was going to say the status quo, how things are or how things are being done. This could be in a job setting or a family setting, how a household is being ran or how somebody is running a company, how somebody is managing a group of people. Something about, or even if this is a father figure, this gives like an authority figure. A group of people are not happy with an authority figure, and my voice wants to go out. It's like they feel disempowered. They feel like they can't speak up. They feel like they can't say anything about this injustice. There's been some kind of injustice. It's almost like somebody is owed money or had retribution. Somebody is owed some kind of financial compensation or apology or follow through. It's really like put your money where your mouth is kind of energy. Something was promised and that person did not deliver. That person did not deliver on their end of the deal, on their end of the contract. Yeah, they held back from you. So this could even be a relationship. It could be somebody from the past that you dealt with that held back from you. They promised you all these things. They promised you marriage. They not even promised you, right? Because they were really particular about how they spoke. They were really tricky with their words. Like when you look back on it, it's almost like you believe them at first because they had a way of coming off honest or unassuming, right? I'm small. They played small in some kind of way, almost as if to throw off your, throw you off their scent. But instead of throwing you off their scent, you picked up to it because they moved this way, because they began to hold back, because they began to switch up. It's almost like they couldn't keep the mask on for too long. They couldn't keep this mask, this facade of being kind or generous or giving for too long. They're actually a really mean person. They're actually really invasive. They may have gone through your things or your belongings. They could have been, I was going to say promiscuous, but I meant to say possessive. But they could have been in these streets and possessive at the same time. They could be projecting that you're doing something or that other people want you or other people are after you because of how they're moving in the street. They could be treating you a certain way, or I heard effing you a certain way. It's like payback. Some weird energy like that. Just finding weird loopholes to demean you or to put you, quote unquote, in your place. So this could definitely be a boss or somebody who's like an authority figure or a mentor, a spiritual guide, or like something like that. Somebody who you may have looked up to or respected, and then you kind of got closer to them and saw that the grass wasn't greener where they was at. Let's just put it like that. That's what I'm agreeing with. It was that somebody could have a bad batch of tree that's random. It could be dried out or not hitting, or if you find a random, I don't know, something about going somewhere new or trying something new, and it like there being some kind of risk involved, there's a need to slow down. There actually is a need to slow down. So if you do recognize or see that you are being delayed going in certain directions, that is like an indication or a sign to you that there's something up ahead that you should mentally be preparing for. Not to say that it's bad or anything, but to make sure that your energy is at peace, so that when you get to your destination, you are not easily pushed, pulled around, or disturbed, right? Because motherfuckers could be at work trying you. Co-workers could be at work trying to sneak this. You trying to catch you slipping. You gotta play it cool. You gotta have a certain kind of face on. Or people could really be looking to you for a promotion, or looking at you for some kind of opportunity, scoping you out. And it's like you have to have some kind of face on. This is not to say you have to perform or be fake, but the face is almost like to protect yourself, to make sure that your enemies don't see you sweat. I was going to say suffering, but you can suffer and still have dignity, right? So it's more about don't let your enemies see you sweat. You know what I'm saying? Keep giving gratitude, keep being real, keep being authentic, keep showing up. Don't let them see you sweat, as in don't not show up because you feel like something is wrong with you. When a lot of people have to gain, even when you feel like you're in a state of imperfection, a lot of people can gain from you more when you're in a state of imperfection because they relate to you more. Like me personally, I don't like a motherfucker that's coming off too uppity, too fucking like you too good for shit. Like bitch, like you eating chicken wings with a fork and a knife. Like, and if you do that, that's cool. That's quirky. That's your shit. Like that's cool. As long as that's you being you and not you trying to perform bullshit. I don't know, all that like status, performative bullshit, I'm just really not into. Somebody could be autistic or around somebody who is autistic. Somebody could feel like they're autistic. Like they could say that in a joking way, or people could ask you if you are, or say you are, or you could refer to yourself. Something about that word in particular. There's something about something being manipulated, or someone is manipulating a situation. In what way? Let's pull one more card and then maybe you'll do it and extend it on. Total. In what way is somebody manipulating this situation? Mother of Swords. Somebody, I want to say somebody is manipulating the truth. So this could be lying by omission, energy, trying to get you to feel sorry for me. Someone who is able to identify the weaknesses in people and use that against them in a way. But it's not to that person's benefit. And that's what makes it manipulation. Judgment was called on the situation, or it is being called on the situation, like I said, about an authority figure. 911. Ciao. Ciao.
Earn a mill.
Girl, you 90s fine. Running Stacy, dashing through my mind. I would be obliged to show Mary J real love when she step foot outside. Once Regina's boy toys like Gerber, baby, tell me open wide, it's just you and I. Please forgive me, Lord, but I need the princess wide. Robin Gibbs, the boomerang, my